Like normally, how many stacks you have in the whole data this stream?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yuri.
You can be a
start.
designer. You can be a.
You mean the career part itself?
Yeah, I mean, once you're interested in data, there is big data. There are so many different branches, right?
Oh yeah. When we talk about data, it's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge, like very huge. But one thing.
And also, it's very interesting in which direction your career can move.
Yes.
For example, you can move towards having, team, 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams, being a manager, maybe managing the whole department, or maybe managing like some branches inside the company related to data.
Yeah.
Because there is data quality, data
exactly, data governance.
Yeah.
Data governance, so, data management.
Exactly. So you can actually grow to multiple
the data field is too huge.
Yeah.
You could start from, just like I mentioned, just starting from analysis,
Yeah.
Mere analysis, just doing 1 or 2 analysis here and there. And it will pique your interest that from where is this data coming from? I want to actually work with sourcing this data, because whatever analysis, surface analysis anyone is doing, the data is collected somewhere, prepared somehow, and then served somewhere for you to use as the end user, right? So for me, when I started at that surface level, I like coupling things. So for me, I really am interested in where is this data coming from? How did we arrive here and things like this? So it made me have interest. I had interest in using ETL, what we call ETL, right? Extract, transform, and load, and all of these processes, which means we are extracting the data from different sources, we will transform it, and then
run a script.
We load it somewhere.
And then we have inside.
Exactly.
Some specific.
Now, that is one field on its own.
Yep.
We have the machine learning side. We have a whole lot of, a whole lot of things going on within the data space, right? But when you want to talk about the skills, some people get scared of maybe, too many mathematics.
Oh, okay.
Oh, too many stuff. Maybe we'll be involved. And things like this.
I think when people think about IT, mostly they associate it with coding.
Coding, yeah.
And also data, as you said, it's complicated. It's math.
It is.
A lot of math.
You can.
But there are some different
aspects where you don't have to do the core mathematics. But of course, the basic statistics, knowing how, what does it mean? Maybe not. Yeah. See, for instance, you're not the one who is going to, for instance, find average of an huge data. There is already a function in Excel that will do the average. But if someone is telling you, as a business user, is telling you, I want to know the total number of customers we had yesterday. I mean, that's a basic math. Anyone should be able to know. Exactly. It's just for you to count the number of,
Not a rocket science.
Yeah, that's not a rocket science. You just need to know that what does this person really want. I'll give another example. While we can talk about the maths, and this is just statistics bits. Like, for instance, why should I use median instead of average?
Oh, medium or average.
Median actually, or average.
I have no idea. What's the difference?
Yeah. So for average, there is in these cases, we use median when we don't want outliers to eat into the result we are looking for. And what are outliers? You see, these are just numbers that are just, let me use a layman term so that we can understand, is they are out of place. Let me use that word. So, for instance, the men in this room, for instance, we know we are between the ages of, let's say, 30 and 40, for instance. Then someone is 75. 75 is not within our group, is out of the group. If I do average of our ages, that 75 is going to push the number.
Okay.
Somehow. It's going to skew the number.
Well,
You get what I mean?
It will
It will
definitely shift the
It will shift the
numbers.
The numbers
just because of one.
Towards,
yes.
Because one guy is a lot higher.
Yeah.
But let's say, for instance, we are all 33, and 34,
Yeah.
and then 75.
Oh,
if we do mean, our average, our mean will be around 33 there, because we arrange the number. But many of these things, the good thing is the tools are going to do it for you. But you should just try to understand the math behind it. And I mean, if you are consistent enough, like we started with, ready to learn, ready to build. And for me, I think I just have something chasing me. Again, you must have something chasing you towards that goal. You know, if you have something that is really, it boils down to something, you really want anything, you will get it. So if you really want this stuff, the skills are not easy to come by, and it is any skill. I have never seen anyone good at anything that is just doing it once in a while. I have never seen. I have told, when I train people on some of these skills and they get frustrated, I tell them, imagine when you are learning how to drive.
Yeah.
The very first day they put you on that seat, it feels like you want to even crash immediately.
Yeah.
Right? You do it the first time, confidence. Second time, like that. After some time, you start gisting with someone as you drive, because now you're used to the processes of where you need to touch, where you need to stop the brakes and things. It's now kind of a subconscious stuff. So there is no skill whatsoever anyone want to be good at that you just do it today, you leave it for another 3-4 days, 1 week, then you come back again, and then you start saying, oh, I'm not getting this skill, or I'm not good at it. My friend, you can do better by continuously practicing and consistent.